Hello! What's up you guys? Welcome to the video. Today's video, just a disclaimer, is not going to be super crazy edited or like super fancy or anything. Today I just kind of wanted to use this video to give you guys kind of an explanation of what's been going on, what's going to be happening soon, and just kind of get you guys up to speed with my life and what's been going, what's been happening behind the scenes. Again, it's not going to be crazy edited. It's going to be very basic, but I really want to talk to you guys, and so that's what this video is. First things first, if you are watching this video on the day that it came out, today, right now, is actually my birthday, my 25th birthday, which is really weird to say, honestly, if I'm being, it's weird because I feel like I am, and I have been for a while, I guess, but I'm so much closer to 30 now than I am to 18. That scares me a lot. But yes, today is my 25th birthday, and I wanted to make this video, and I wanted to talk to you guys. So the first thing I want to talk about, and really the main topic of today's video, is a tweet that I tweeted out a few days ago. I also posted this on my Instagram story, but this is how the tweet reads out. I think I will be taking a few days off making videos. I haven't been in a good place mentally recently, and I do not want to force positivity in videos. I'm sure I'll be okay, but I think this is the best option for me. I hope you all understand. I'm sorry. So the first thing I want to say about that tweet, obviously, is I'm making a video right now, so that kind of hiatus, it was very short, I know, but for me it was exactly what I needed, but obviously that's over. And I want to say that I would not be making this video right now if I didn't feel a lot better. And like today I woke up, it is my birthday, and I woke up and I was just like, I just felt so much better. Like I can't even explain it. Like I just felt like this kind of cloud that's been following me for the past few days kind of lifted, and I was just really excited. The first thing I thought about right when I woke up today was like, I am going to record a video, because I can honestly say without a shadow of a doubt, this is honestly like my favorite thing in the world to do, is make videos for you guys. Not ones like this normally where I'm just kind of sitting and rambling, but videos where I'm able to really be creative as I can be. I'm still learning, but it really is like, there's nothing that satisfies me more than that. And the fact that I was able to wake up today and I was excited to record a video, it made me realize that I am finally getting out of that funk, and I was just like, I want to make a video today, so that's what we're doing. So I think part of why I was in that funk, or that, I don't want to say like depressed state, because I've never been, diagnosed with depression or anything like that, so I don't want to, give myself my own diagnosis, but when I was in that, it was a few days, it was like 4 days when I was just like really in my own head. And when I'm in my own head, if I'm being honest with you guys, again, I know I'm rambling, but when I'm in my own head, I am literally my worst critic. Like there's nothing anybody could say on the internet that I've not said to myself a million times in my own head, especially when I'm in one of those moods. And recently I had a couple videos that a lot of people were giving me a lot of, negative feedback for, and some of it was warranted, some of it I feel like wasn't really all that warranted, but it really, really got to me because, like I said, I was in that negative headspace, and I was already telling myself all of this stuff that I'm seeing in the comments, and then it's just hard for me not to focus on those negative ones because I'm already telling myself these negative thoughts anyways, and then when I read comments about it, it just reinforces what I'm already constantly telling myself in my own head. And that was really starting to take a toll on me, and I was really just starting to not enjoy putting out videos, or I was just starting to really, like, all I was thinking about when I was making the videos, because I love making the videos, but all I could think about when I was about to hit publish was how many people are going to be mad at me about this video, or how many people are going to be upset at me, and how many people are going to judge me, and that just wasn't healthy. So I just needed to give myself a few days off. And like I said, I know it's not been the longest time off, but for me it was like exactly what I needed. This weekend I've watched more Netflix than I have in a very long time. I have been able to just relax and not think about like, what's the next video gonna be? What can I do? What can I make for the people that are watching on the channel? And that was really, really nice. But at the same time, it's hard for me because I'm not lying when I say like, this is my favorite thing to do in the entire world. So it was nice to maybe kind of take a break, but at the same time, I enjoy making videos so much, so I missed it at the same time. So I guess that's why the break wasn't that long, but honestly, like, it was exactly what I needed. And I do want to say, it's not like I'm always that negative in my own head, but it's when I'm in those moods. Like, most of the time, I honestly can just brush off what people say. It doesn't really bother me that much. There are certain things that people will say that will get to me, but like 95% of the time, I can just kind of brush it off and be like, whatever, it is what it is, that's fine. Like, they're just haters. I hate that word, but they're just gonna say what they're gonna say. It doesn't need to bother me all that much. But when I'm in one of those moods, like I honestly, and this sounds crazy, but I honestly feel like I'm a different person. Like the way that I think, the things that I do, like even the way that I interact with other people is completely different. It is just like I am a different person. And right now I feel like the normal John, like the regular person. And when I'm that other, you know, John, that sad John, depressed John, it frustrates me because I know that's not who I am. You know, I know that's not the person that I am. But there's nothing I can do at the time to just switch off. Like I have to live through it and I have to get through it. And I'm just so glad that I'm out of that, you know, that patch that I was dealing with, because I feel a million times better now. Another thing I have to say is I am so appreciative of your guys' support. That tweet, you guys, so many people just responded to it and liked it, and you guys just, so many people messaged me, DM'd me, and said like, you know, hey, it's totally fine. Don't be sorry at all. Take the time that you need. And that really made me feel good, because I felt guilty, you know, taking time off, because I understand how lucky I am for this to be my job, and I never want to take that for granted. And I always want to, you know, do the most that I can with my platform, but I feel like I can't do as much as I want to if I'm not in a good spot. So it was really, really, really nice to just take some time off for myself and relax. And honestly, I think with my birthday coming up, you know, it's today now, but I was thinking about my birthday, and I think that birthdays just kind of stress, for me at least, it like stresses me out. Like I feel like I need to do something, or like, why doesn't anyone want to hang out with me? And I was really like letting my birthday kind of be a negative thing. Again, like I said, it doesn't make any sense to me right now, but when I'm in that state, like I just will find anything to be upset about, right? And for me, it was like, nobody wants to make plans with me, and I'm so sad because nobody wants to hang out with me. It's my birthday, and nobody cares. Nobody wants to celebrate me, which I know isn't true. Trust me, I get it. But at the time, like, the fact that my birthday was coming up, I didn't have any plans, and I wasn't gonna be doing this, like, anything crazy, which, I mean, it doesn't even make sense, because I haven't done some huge birthday thing in, years and years and years and years. But for some reason, like, I was letting that make me extra sad or depressed, or whatever word you want to use. And so the fact that, you know, my birthday was coming up was part of it, and that's why I think I'm just so happy that I woke up today and I just felt so much better, because I don't want to be sad on my birthday. Like, I want to be happy, and I really, really am. And so I'm just, again, like, please don't feel sorry for me. I'm not trying to make this video for you to feel sorry for me. I just wanted to make this video because I wanted to update you guys as much as I could. I feel like that's kind of everything I wanted to say about that topic. Again, I just want to say thank you guys so much for being in my life, and you've made my life so much better with you being in it. So I hope that this video is not at all sounding like I am at all upset that I'm doing what I'm doing. I absolutely love my job. I love my life, and I'm so thankful that I have so many of you guys to just kind of vent to, which is pretty much what this video is. But again, like, I don't know where my life would be if it wasn't for you guys. So please just understand, I am so thankful for having you in my life. Like, the best birthday present I could ever have is you guys, honestly. As cheesy as that sounds, like, it is so true to me. And I don't know what person I would be if it wasn't for you guys. So seriously, just thank you so much. So the last thing that I want to talk about in today's video is actually a meetup that I'm going to be doing soon. I haven't done one in a really long time, so I think this is going to be a ton of fun. So the meetup is going to be happening in Phoenix, Arizona at Papago Park. I think I said that right. It's November 26th, and it's gonna be going from 2 to 5 p.m. Obviously, I'll have all the information stuff in the description down below, because it's probably kind of hard to follow. The meetup is going to be with Danny from Danny Gets Fit. We're gonna be doing it with Gracie from Gracie's Journey, and also Pat from Possible Pat. So if you follow any of the other people, you'll know that everyone has lost a substantial amount of weight. So I'm just really excited to be able to swap stories with you guys, and honestly, I love doing meetups, and I love meeting you guys, and it's gonna be nice to kind of get out of San Diego, travel to Arizona, and just see the place. So I think I might be there for a couple days. So if you are local to the area and you would like to maybe like work out or something, if you could hit me up in the Instagram DMs, and if you have like a CrossFit gym that you go to or something, please let me know. I would love to, you know, visit some local gyms there. But that's gonna be a lot of fun, and I think it's gonna be really, really cool. So if you are at all close to the area and you have time, I would love for you to come and for you to meet us. But I think that's it for me. That's pretty much everything that I wanted to say. Again, I just want to say thank you so much. If you got to this point in the video of me just kind of rambling and talking, thank you so much. I am very excited to be 25. I think I'm having a quarter life crisis, as they say. But again, seriously, thank you so much for watching. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. There was one other thing that I wanted to say. Oh yeah, look how buff I am.
Obey the warning signs, and when there are flashing lights or wigwags, don't attempt to cross until they come to a complete stop.